Hello everyone, Avery Pierce, Southern Fried Knowledge. Still making my rounds, doing some service work down in South Georgia. I'm usually up around Atlanta, but I've been ping-ponging back every other week or so here lately, trying to do some things down here in South Georgia. I am in Brunswick, Georgia, if you know where Brunswick, Georgia is. Don't really have time to go to a lot of places, but finished my service call over here. Thought I'd show y'all the drive across the big bridge over here. I don't remember what we call it, but back along several years ago, 30 years? Has it been more? 30, 40 years ago, a ship run into the bridge down here in Brunswick. They had to rebuild, and they put one of them big old bridges back in here. So we're getting close to that. I thought I'd show y'all this bridge. If I can hang this thing up here. Oh, what is that doing? I don't want it detecting my face. I want it to stick over here, if it will. Let's get it where y'all can maybe see some things. Keep it on the road, son. Marshland out to our left. Sorry y'all can't see this. I can't really hold the camera right now and drive. Mainly I'm trying to show y'all this bridge. We'll be at it in another mile, maybe. Not much further. Ooh, right lane ends. But you know what? I got the car that can take that right lane, and that is a student driver to my left. That's what it says on their car. I'll fix to show them how these senior drivers do this. Wampa. Hello. And then somebody comes out in my lane. You better get going if you're going to be in my lane. That's right. You have pretty marsh over here to the left. I don't know that y'all can see that with the camera hanging up back there. A lot of pretty marshland over here around Brunswick. St. Simon's Island and Jekyll Island. There's your first shot of the bridge, if y'all can see that over there. Maybe. I'll be on it in a minute. Now I got a mosquito in my ear. Money with a loud muffler riding next to us. See what my text was that come in a while ago. If y'all gonna get up here and just block the road in both lanes, then y'all not really doing what you should be setting out to do here. Here's our bridge, folks. If you can hear me, over the roar of that little tiny truck up there with a loud exhaust on. That don't make that truck any faster, any sexier. Yeah, he's got to get a running start to make it up. I might as well get back over here. I feel like we might be going around him in just a minute. Oh, he's trying. He's trying to get that running start, y'all. Well, you got a little submachine motor in that thing. I got a motor. This is a man's motor. This is a man's van. Don't bring toys to the real world. That's right. That's what I said that. I said it out loud too. It's what you get. Kind of windy up here on top of this big old bridge. Yeah, the other one was a toll bridge. That ship that hit it missed the hole and run into the bridge. Several cars went in. Several people lost their lives. I don't remember the tallies and damage and all on that, but lives were lost. South Georgia elevator on that other Nissan over there. I bet he don't get a lot of work. You know what? There ain't a whole lot of elevators in South Georgia. Unless it's an elevator down the hill. All right, y'all. Let's wake this lane up. coming through. I got one up there riding his brakes in the front of the line. Welcome to America. I hope y'all getting over there in that lane over there because you're holding us up. That's right. Move it on over. Move it on over. Well, that was the view of crossing over the bridge. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm trying to get a few little short videos shot while I'm down here and to get back into dropping some video action. Find something y'all might want to like or see. We are headed back to Waycross, Georgia at the moment. See what we can get over there this evening. And about all the service calls I got lined up for down here right now. And over there, probably can't see that, but over there is where they offload cars when they bring them over here. Usually the car carrier stops off over here to the left. I don't know if I can get that or not. You can see if now I got trees. Look real quick. See that boat? Big old boat. It's a ship. I know. Still, in a technical sense, it is a boat. Does it float? Yes, it does. It's a boat. Is it big? Yes, it is. So maybe it's a ship boat. But it's still a boat. Let's don't start that argument now. Let's just calm down, everybody. Calm down. Okay. Well, this is all we got for right now till I see something. If that is rain, that's like smoke rain. That is some weird looking stuff over there. I don't know what that is. It looks like rainfall, but it looks like smoke. That's very strange looking, and I'm from this area. Not specifically the Brunswick area, but near it. I'm from Waycross, about 60 miles away or a little less. Anyway, that's all we got for now. Hope y'all enjoyed this little snippet of a video. I'll try to bring y'all some interesting things on this trip while I'm down here. And I'd love to hear some comments from you and tell me if you like it and tell your friends. Maybe your friends will subscribe. I got to get that subscription roll going. Pretty lackluster in the subscription department. Makes a fella with depression kind of start thinking he really sucks. I realize it's hard to get traction on YouTube today. So in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy posting these videos. If I'm the only one watching them, well, then I'm the only one watching them. That just means the rest of Americans missing out on a great time. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Hello, folks. Here's that perfect example of people that needs to be thrown in a ditch. We've been riding like this. Let's see. Hang on. Flip it. Car over here in the left-hand lane. We're all holding hands, singing Kumbaya, going the same speed. I do so get tired of cars that do this. And now this guy's going to come back over here and ride holding hands with him. Get over if you're going to stay there and not go. I don't understand why y'all do that. Bunch of dumbasses. I thought it was an Atlanta thing, but it's actually hit down here in South Georgia too. You don't get in that lane over there and go 37 miles an hour. If you're going to go the same speed as everybody else, get in the right-hand lane. And people don't understand that. If you want to make America great again, stay the hell out of people's way that's got stuff to do and places to go. Get your head out of your ass, folks. That's all I'm saying. Simple request. Please try. I was going to show y'all this big tree. Biggest oak tree I've ever seen in my entire life. But the guy said I can't get out of my vehicle. So I'm going to have to do a drive-through at the world's biggest tree, so you're not going to get no appreciation. I'm just going to turn it around. That, you can't tell, but that tree is so darn big, it's not even funny. It's the biggest oak tree I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like, it's an amazingly large tree. Well, we tried to see the big tree. Alas, it did not happen for us. This is Baptist Village, by the way, where this tree's at. When I was about 15, I used to ride my bicycle out here and see it. Didn't have to worry about the guards not letting you in then. No, sir. Now I'm 65. That was 50 years ago. Well, we attempted to do some great things. It just didn't happen, did it? Alright, so missed out on the big tree. Let me see if I can show y'all the biggest tree stump that I know of. It's just right down the road. They ain't even a half a mile apart. The biggest, and this is a pine tree. Surely they ain't dug my stump up. I'm gonna be upset if it did. Be real upset. I also have some grandparents buried here, so we might stop and visit them for just a minute. Hold on. Let's get out and see this big old stump. Yes, sir. Certainly can. See if we find this stump. Used to be between these two buildings right here. Right over there. Don't look like there's a big tree here, but trust me. They cut it down a few years ago, but I think they still left a stump. Oh, they got rid of the stump, didn't they? Or did they? Is that the stump? No, that's it. It's in there. That was a humongous pine tree right there. If vines grow over it, at least the stump's still there. I thought it sat right here where the air conditioning units was. Didn't. Well, this ain't turning out to be a very good video, is it? Was a huge pine tree stump. Take like 3 grown men to reach around that pine tree. I remember when the tree was still there. The thing was amazing. Now, where, because they've cut down some trees right here, I got to figure out. Oh, here it is. Avery C. Griffin, Private U.S. Army, May 13th, 1940. Is that when he died? I think so. Yep. Don't know when he was born. He died in 1940. This is my mom's dad, and both his parents died when she was a little girl. That's her mom, Edna Pearl Griffin, October 8th, 1901 to April 16th, 1937. 36 years old when she died. They died young. Mom was like 3 or 4 by the time both of them had died, I think. I think her mom died first. That was one of Mom's sisters, I think. Oh, she died when she was 4 years old. These was rough times back then, y'all. Yep, that's my grandparents. That's actually where I got my Avery name from. It was Avery C. Griffin. Never knew him though. My mom barely did. I don't know these Griffins. I guess there's some kin. Maybe that was their uncles or something. Anyway, got some history out here to do. Higginbothams, I don't know them. Do not know the Higginbothams. Well, that's all I got for right here, y'all. Lackluster viewing of a giant oak tree. Looking at a growed over pine tree stump. And my grandparents, who's been in the ground for getting close to 100 years, huh? 85 years, at least. Anyway, let's go find some more stuff to do. I ain't leaving the Waycross area till tomorrow.